Hello, good morning. My name is Morgan, and it is time for more Arcanum. For some reason, my PC has decided to run the fans at full speed and never stop, and I don't know how to make it stop, so apologize. Hey, man. Apologize if you hear fan noises. Anyway, Vassar, I need your help. Please, if you can, give me a slight hint where I can find the stupid elf merchant we were discussing yesterday. Because I spent an hour and a half looking. Holy shit, that took no time at all. Ban! Where is even the heck am I? Alright, I'm in the boil. I did find a trader in Ashbury, yes. Like Elven Shopkeeper, they were called. Or Elf Shopkeeper. And her inventory never seemed to change. I even left the city and came back. And she did not have it. Or was it in a dialogue option and not the store? I will head there, and we will discuss. Behold. It is not here. What? Such a person exists? Oh my god! You're right. Holy shit. I completely forgot about this person, walked past them 30 times. I am so angry. It is exactly what I said. It's the museum incident. I have spoken to this person. I've even checked out their shop. And just, for some reason, became completely blind to them. I'm so angry. Have these. Anyway, we have all the gifts now. Why is my keyboard isn't even lighting up now? My whole PC is just half asleep today. Park incident? What does that even mean? Also, I am like minutes away from being level 50. I have to really carefully consider what I'm going to spend the final skill point on. The park. I'm trying to even remember what it was. I did, in fact. I took notes. There's a few other things I want to check out. I already hear the animals causing a ruckus upstairs. There's a chatty feller in this tavern. Salty Cedric. Right, no. Wasn't you, but you do have a voice. You do have words. Somebody else. Yes, it is in this town, though. Let's just talk to all the people I took notes for, though. Lest ye be wanting the fate of Skellybones. Who is old Skellybones? Old Jack Skellybones was a pirate. Great pirate who made a drunkard's mistake one bleary night. Old Skelly took to drinking a fair spell and began a ranting and raving about his adventures across the seas. He's screaming and yelling about how he's the greatest pirate who ever roamed the seas. Oh boy, this is a long story. Even greater than old Stringy Pete himself. Well, we have dealt with him. In every tone and note that leaves your salty lips, with every word that crawls from your mouth, you mention one name with anything but the highest respect and I fear for your soul. Stringy Pete's the name you best be treating with respect. Well, we've dealt with him. So he's just telling tall tales, although the tales were in fact true, as we know. When does it end? Okay, he's telling a story about a squid he hunted. Are we getting a treasure map? Oh, wait a minute. I think we found this. Well, he showed me. That's the, we did find something on Stinky Pete's island. I don't remember if we opened it. I remember it was a thing that threw me off because I went to get the shovel that I dropped. And it turned out that wasn't even the thing. Anyway, this house that I ignored because I went in there like 6 times and nobody was in there, suddenly has a person in here, and now he has a voice.
We meet once again.
Who are you?
Me? The name's Payne. Franklin Payne. Adventurer, explorer, scientist, and honorary doctor in the... Oh, blast all of it. Just call me Franklin and let's be done with it. So
Oh,
good
Frankie.
to make your acquaintance.
Why would he be here of all places? Like I said, I went in and out of this house a dozen times looking for somebody. Nobody was ever in here. Why would I ever presume that it would be occupied now? I understand that, but I've never heard his name before. I wouldn't think to go looking for him. I have no idea how he's associated with Thanatos. Why would I ever think to come here, like, once I have the ability to travel to that island? The only thing that brings you here is looking for Edward Teach. I don't think so. Maybe? You act like I remember anything. Why would I remember this idiot? I have 100 pages of rumors. I'm not going to remember them all, and I'm not going to read over them constantly, waiting for a reference to finally pop up. Hey! This is like the one time this game has truly angered me.
Yes, of course.
What are you doing here?
Oh, just stopping in for supplies. That, and I've just, added another head to my collection here in the den. Finally bagged myself a howling bog dweller up in the dark fens.
Bog dweller?
20 feet of him, and bloody tough, too.
Wait a minute.
They almost shipped me home in an ice barrel.
Is he the one who left the diary that we found? Because I was under the impression that that diary was left by somebody like hundreds of years ago.
Well, wouldn't you know it, my blunderbuss old Mary gave up the ghost just as the beast was charging. Have you ever seen a raging howler set his sights on you?
Alright, then I definitely won't
Enough to
remember
give
him.
you a good case
I'm
of
not going to
black
remember
eyes, eh?
rumors that don't give me something to, like, look out for. If it's just something I'm expected to wait until it shows up. I don't know. I disagree with the idea that I should... Stop doing that! Just because I'm...
And so, I just turned old Mary
Fidgeting
around
with
and
a
used
camera.
the stock as a club. Things were hairy for a moment or two.
Everybody's
but I finally got the
famous,
better of the beast.
regardless of whether or
Right,
not I've heard of him.
And there you have it. Smashing good time. Smelly bastard, though. Why, for whatever the next adventure is, my good friend, one can never be too prepared.
Well, there are a lot of
you know?
newspapers and they
My
say a lot of
kingdom for a
things.
compass
I
and all
do not
that.
remember names
Well,
if they are
they're
not a
pushing off
recurring
at first
character.
light. Or was it the day after tomorrow?
Guarantee you, if
Well,
I met you, you'll
whichever.
have to tell me
It's
your
a
name
big
5
world
times
out
before I
there,
remember
full
it.
of mystery and danger. No time to waste. Yes, of course. Oh, just stopping in for yes, of course. Adventures? Mine? Well, there's really not much to tell. Bloody newspapers are always blowing these things way out of proportion.
Correct. If your name's not
You'd think they've
Pierogi, I
never
cannot
heard
pronounce
of a
it.
man fighting a pair of fire giants with his bare hands. Standard fare, really. Nothing you'd be terribly interested in. Oh, well, if you must, ask away.
Oh,
Which adventure
even
do
old
you
Ed
want to
Teach
hear
told me about him, I guess.
What? You know Edward Teach? Well, isn't that just the Colonel's codpiece? Captain Teach is one of the greatest
Kind of feel
sailors
bad that I
in
didn't
all
get
of Arcanum.
Teach's
And that boat
boat
of his,
pack.
the Gypsy Shadow. Not a more solid piece of shipwork between here and the Serpent Spine. Well, fancy that! Jolly good! So, the captain told you the story already. Right, so, there we were. Captain Teach and I, hundreds of miles away from the mainland, the bloody volcanic Serpent Spine mountains belching lava above us, and the dreaded shade sharks below, as big as the Gypsy Shadow herself. Half the men were on their knees on the deck, praying for a quick and painless death. Well, I was there to get some fire gems, and so that's just what I was going to do. Unfortunately, the fire giants who owned them weren't being very cooperative. Have you ever spoken with a fire giant? Breath like the rear end of a dreadhound bitch in heat, and bad grammar to top it off.
Ugh. That's
Really?
clearly the worst thing about him. Grammar? Not in my house.
Well, like a complete idiot, I'd forgotten old Mary was on the boat. All I had was an old rusted sword. I realized that was bloody useless after the first swing, so I tossed it aside. Now, normally, I'd not resort to fisticuffs with a family of fire giants. But, what was I to do? Well, with a bit of luck and a few well-placed blows, I was running back to the boat with a handful of fire gems. Enough to scare a man out of his skivvies. But a brilliant time all around. Oh, wouldn't have missed it for the world.
I like how he claims his stories are sensationalized in the newspaper, and then he tells something as ridiculous as that.
Yes, of course. Oh, well, I don't know if you're a religious sort, but every now and again I'll do some work for the Panari Church. They've always got work for a man who's
So
not
I've heard
afraid
this
to,
man's name so many times
dirty his
and dismissed
hands.
it because he never came up until now. I retract my frustration. I clearly should have remembered this man. But, like I said, if I don't meet him after I hear about him, I will not remember him.
You know old Hadrian? Ah, crazy old gnome! Not an ounce of fear in him. I've heard stories about him in the Bangalian deeps. Wouldn't believe them. Oh, old Hadrian remembered me, did he? I'm bloody flattered. Well, jolly good.
Man is the most British man.
Legend told that one of the barbarian tribes in the south worshipped a smooth black rock, and the church got a burr in its bustle
I
about it.
don't
They were convinced it was
do
the
idol
Eye
worship.
of Krakatoa. And that's not just its name.
You are not worth
It's
my
really
attention until
supposed
I've
to be
met
the
you.
Eye of the bloody demon. They say old Nasruddin popped it right out when he banished the bugger to the void. Huh, imagine that.
Imagine. Well, I have that eye.
Well, you know
I don't
how
know what to do with it.
barbarians are. Superstitious bunch. Couldn't go to the loo in the morning without kissing the damn thing. So, needless to say, they weren't at all happy when I showed up dressed like one of their bone-nosed witch doctors and plucked it right out from under their noses. The whole damned horde was after me. So, you see, I knew that close by was an ogre village. Bloody disagreeable bunch as well, and ogres aren't the most tolerant gents to begin with. So, I ran as fast as I could right through the ogre village, screaming obscenities and making a general nuisance of myself. And those ogres came out just as the barbarians were coming through. Ha ha! What a sight! I almost doubled over laughing. Brilliant!
Yeah, it would actually be a fun companion novel to just have this man's, like, diary of his adventures, or like a autobiography. That would have been a nice thing if this game actually sold any reasonable numbers.
Oh, well, right. Well, I was on safari in Stillwater, on the track of that dreaded beast, the Stillwater Giant.
Well, guess what I've killed?
Somehow, I'd been separated from my party, and I was searching a cave I found in the forest. In the back of that cave, I found a small blue rabbit. Blue, like a baboon's backside. Bloody strange. But I wasn't on the hunt for that sort of thing, so I turned to go. As soon as I turned, I heard something move behind me. Something big. So I looked back, and there,
I
standing
don't
in
look
front
at them
of me,
often enough
was the
to
most
tell.
awful creature
I
I've
thought
ever
they had
seen.
red asses, but I think maybe some have blue asses. I don't know.
Too right! Ah, this thing was terrible! Hairy bugger, and it smelled like a bloated corpse hog. A mouth full of teeth, like foot-long razors, blood-stained claws on its hands and feet, and a pair of 6-foot antlers on its head. Now, I'm no coward, old boy.
Cod?
No problem telling you that I just about filled my union suit. So, this was the Stillwater Giant. He was my quarry, and nothing else mattered. My trusted blunderbuss, old Mary, was all botched up. So,
Why?
I had
You have
only
so
a
many problems with
small
that gun.
knife
Why do you
with
still
which to
use
battle
it?
the mythical beast. The fight raged for what seemed like hours. More than a few times, I thought I was dead as mutton. Somehow, I got the upper hand, and just as I was about to dispatch the beast once and for all, the bugger changed back into a bloody rabbit and hopped away. Oh, dash it. Of all the bad luck. Ha!
I don't know if I want to tease him about this story, but, like, we know it's true. We've killed that thing.
And why not? Would it really be any fun if I had the proof, old friend? You'll just have to take my word for it.
Oh, whatever. I don't want to make enemies of this man.
Jolly good! I'm so glad that you do. It does no one any good to go around playing the doubting dolt all day long. Ha! Good show!
Well, how would I still have it? Because, like, to even get this far, I had to give it away. Unless I found the Quintara myself. Oh. I didn't know I could get the real one. I remember killing the thing. Really, I didn't sell it. I must not have looted it. Uh-oh. Yes, I remember. I guess I didn't loot it.
Oh, well. Oh, by far the most dangerous place I've ever been is the Isle of Thanatos. They call it Monster Island, or some such. But what they should call the bloody place is Hell! Ha! I have never seen a more complete collection of the world's most abominably evil creatures in all my life. Words can't possibly describe the danger. Absolutely fantastic! Oh, can't wait to go back!
That's interesting. I just happened to be going there myself.
Really? Brilliant! Sounds like a smashing good time. Hoist the Jolly Roger and all that. Good luck to you!
Could use a man like you when I get there.
Eh? What's that? Me going out to Thanatos? Now there's a cracking good idea if ever I've heard one. I don't happen to have another adventure scheduled for a while. Yes! Yes, that just might work out fine!
Better come with me?
No, I think you fully out. Was
Yeah,
there
that's
anything
what I was
else?
afraid of. I was hoping you would just kind of tag along as an NPC or something, but... Oh, I would have to get rid of somebody.
Sure, I'll do it right away.
Oh, it's you! Nice to see.
You may be right. Honestly, I was going to throw it away on a joke point. Just pop it into beauty as to piss you off. But I think you're right. Wait a minute. 2 or 5? Oh, really? Well, let's go fucking level up then. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay.
How can I help? It's about...
Let's go get some random encounters, I guess. Oh, is that when you get it? Alright, heck it. For some reason I thought I had to get to... Master. Who would be the persuasion expert? Well, this man does basic. I probably shall. He doesn't tell me where to find an expert. I'm sure I've met one before. Maybe the mayor? I feel like he offered training of some kind. Nope. Ugh. Eddie. I don't think I do. Tell me how you know. Would I need 12 normally to get to 3? Wait, no, I have 12. Okay, son of a bitch. Let's go level up then. Teddy, don't touch my phone. Give me a random encounter somewhere, please. Well, these aren't gonna do it.
An impressive attack.
Got them all. No, because I wasn't getting any XP for hitting them. It appears one of the unofficial patches fixed it. So close. Why are you being so frugal now? I'm inches away from getting it. I'm not going all the way out there just to come back and hire the man again. This'll work if I just get the fucking encounters. Whenever I don't want them. They're every 10 steps. Oh, there's another way.
Oh, man.
of them respawned? These enemies not respawn. Hey! Interesting. I thought at least the ones in the overworld spots would respawn. Yay! Where are we going? Oh, no.
Wow, I've never seen such a skillful blow.
What do we got? 2. Was never going to get teleport anyway. I can't remember the willpower. What have I gotten that from? The Arbala's blessing? That would mean that doesn't go away. But if a blessing gets me to 20, do I get the bonus from it? Like the maxed out bonus? Or would I need to put one more point into this to get that? Well, +5 to reactions. I don't know what's giving me that. Okay. Also, I switched to this sword and I found out that it actually does not take damage from smashing items. So I don't have to worry. I didn't have to keep the axe just for breaking and entering. Alright, well, what do I sincerely spend the last point on? Any spells? What are worth my while? Prevents magic from operating on the target. Doesn't sound bad. The disarm may actually be helpful, but I don't know how well that works against higher level enemies. I've yet to use any of these in any fights, just because I haven't not had to. Honestly, rather than waste, I'll just put it in HP. Done! No more questions. Now Vassar can tell me all the ways in which I fucked this up. I did not make the OP character I could never have imagined. Of course, I find the one dead end here. Also, odds are good that I just don't end up using any of these fate points by the end. Couldn't tell you. Full heal probably be handy once in a while. Basically, I'm just going to burn them all in the final boss if it comes to that. But it would not surprise me if this is one of those games where you don't actually know what the final boss is the final boss. Like if Aranax has 6 phases or something. Okay. You still won't tell me who the expert is. I'd wager it's somebody in Tarrant anyway. Speaking of, while I was looking around, I talked to the newspaper guys, and they seem to be in denial about the story of the half-ogres. I want to check that out. Let's just see if it's any of these idiots. Where is Sam Longwell? He was working here. I spoke to him. He said he was a reporter. Local Caledonian reporter for the Tarantian for 20 years. Oh boy. We're sent here on a wild goose chase, tracking down a mysterious anonymous tip that was wired here. Someone's playing us for fools. So the guy I told my story to wasn't a reporter. Oh, dang. Really? Well, they're sweeping it under the rug, ain't they? So it would seem. The gnomish oligarchs rule over truth with an iron fist. Get off my boat. What the hell? What? Why does the ship's helm have a weird name? Why'd that happen? What's your name on this side? It's the same, but you have guns now. My ship's name is Haas. Probably is. I mean, the masters are often in strange places, but... Persuasion. I suppose Gilbert Bates would be a persuasive man. What about the weirdos here? Here we go. That was a wild guess, and I got it. Okay. What else do I have going on? Oh, let's talk to the newspaper man while we're here. Oh yeah, and I walked across something else. There's a crowd in the, like, factory district. I walked right past it and made a note to come back to it on screen. I wanted to speak to you about Sam Longwell. Told me to give him the journal. Well, what the hell? Everyone's in on it. I don't want to kill them. What happens if I do threaten him? Well, he's dead. Okay. I don't know if I should do that. So let's not. There's nobody else involved with the newspaper. Not that I can think of. Unless they had an office in Ashbury or something. What the hell's going on here? Labor agitators. Uh-oh. We have a union strike. What is this small man stepping on my toes? Captain Wheeler. That Mark's getting uppity again. They are not wielding subtlety, very, are they? Sir, can you stop stepping on my toes? I was defending the rights of the orcs, and he was not amused. Yes, believe it or not, I have. I encounter far too many of them. Sensible, but also I think that really shows that these people are not open to negotiate if they're gunning you down in the middle of the street. I don't think even if you got them to agree, they would renege on that as soon as they had the chance. Don Throg. What can be done to diffuse? Well, what about the rest of them? Alright, well, this is going to be quite something. Are we sure they're not going to just attack me at the moment I walk in? It's also probably a bad idea to just walk in the front door when the guards look. I'm here to speak with Mr. Throg to help you. Ah! Stop that. Okay. I remember speaking to this man before. At least somebody in here. I'm here to deliver a message from Mr. Babcock. Ha. He's devised a way for you to gain the right to unionize. You continue to hide out in factories, I suppose. Maybe I'll put you legally beyond Wheeler's reach. Wants to establish your rights as someone who is half human. Once he proves you have rights, you can create a union. Wheeler is sure to kill you if he gets a chance. Okay, that was easy. Didn't take any persuasion whatsoever. Unless I just happen to have enough. I guess I'm good enough. I have no idea when this became available. Where'd he go? Oh. You just switched places with somebody. We'll meet with you later. Bong! Okay, that was easy. No slaughter required. Alright, that's done. I wonder if Gilbert Bates will give me any more money.
You have returned. Tell me, what news?
Black Mountain Clan were banished to the void by the Dank Elves.
It can't be. What possible purpose could that have served?
Dark Elves have been waiting for any excuse to banish dwarves.
But why?
The whole story.
And to think my life has been conducted under the shadow of guilt for no reason, save it fit the heinous machinations of the Dark Elves. I must think on this. But here, please take these coins for all your troubles.
Okay. We're giving this man quite the emotional roller coaster. And this music cannot figure out what it's doing. Perhaps he might. Oh, shoot. Now, hang on. I must, my magic meter must have fluctuated a bit, because I was using these steam rails recently, and now I can't use them again. Oh. That's weird. I can still use this one. Yeah, let's go talk to Wheelie Dealy. Less crucial. The one literally at the gate to the city. I am curious if he does say anything. I know, we'll get back there. Not doing anything important. Don't you point your snake at me. weird to me that even the dwarf clan's music won't play at night, even though you'll never see daylight in here. Where the hell am I going? Why have I taken the weirdest way here? Oh, barely. See, nothing changed. Yeah, that one room. Nobody here knows that.
I'll say no more. Leave me. I return to my egg.
Nope. Came here for nothing. Alright, let's go pick up Mr. Payne, and then we'll figure out this stuff. That's interesting. I'm still getting XP. What happens when that maxes out at this point? Does it just reset, or does it just stay full? Huh. How odd. What? Join me.
Oh, yes, of course. Why, yes, I'd love to go. I've been itching for another round or two with those Thanatos beasties anyhow. And I just might be a spot of help when it comes to navigating that bubbling cauldron of death. Ha ha ha! Right! To Thanatos it is!
This man sounds like fun. You have 100 bullets. What? He can't even use his damn weapon. What a loser. He doesn't even know what armor he's wearing. This guy's an idiot. Oh, I wonder about this. It must be. I need to get this guy some more stuff. Let's go to Caledon. Caledon seems to have the best stuff. Curious what his armor is, too. Imagine his armor's like super cursed. I could. Okay, high dex, high perception. Ooh. That'll be nice. Nice, he's got gambling skill. I'm sure that'll be worthwhile. So, do guns not have any skill? I just realized there's bow skill, but no gun skill. Oh, there it is. I did not expect it to be in a non-combat tree. Now, I'll probably have to confiscate his bullets. I'm curious how bad he is with that gun if he can't actually wield it. I think I still have weapons stashed in Toronto. I'm curious. Still, that's not particularly good. Although, if the elephant gun's really slow anyway. Yeah, it's already really slow. Just means you'll get to fire it like once per combat encounter. Nope, no weapons. I don't know what the hell you do with this. I have nobody who can wear that, so whatever, I'm getting rid of it. Has he some? Make salve, poison, light. Wow, he can make one of everything. That's a complete waste of skills. It's got 1 point in every tree. Whatever. If he's good in combat, that's what really counts. Now, who can make? Can you make a fancy sword? Yes, you can. Give him one of those. I don't know if that's better. I'm guessing he's not magically inclined because of all that. Not even close. So definitely have to make him a weapon. Can't give him a magic one. Which does make it weird that he's wearing magic armor, because it's completely fucking useless. Mithril. That compared to mine. Not particularly good. It's not that bad. Weighs a lot less, but who cares at this point? Yeah. So whatever, keep it. Unless I find you something better.
What can I do for you, old boy? Surely. What would you like to know? What can I do for you, old boy? Surely. Oh, this is Tarrant, old boy. Bunch of stuffy old codgers and city folk. What can I do for you, old boy? Surely.
So I don't have much to tell. Pure O, find Hilton Guard. Pure O, iron and steel. got the iron. Sheet metal. What are you doing, idiot? Go out the door. Oh, does he? I was focused on making the pure ore. Give me that. Electro armor. Hmm. Curious. I feel like I have these things. Well, not the basic plate, but do you have that? You do. I'm curious. Definitely found one of those before and probably just ignored it. Aha! No! We shall have to. Ah, stop doing that. I forget, how do you see your... Oh, right. So I need, what, 70 points in that? To use that? Yes, indeed. I have another fate point. How many does that get me? Oh my god, I can't hold all these books. What? Why would you wear that? Just hang on to those. 16? Holy smokes. So it's 8 per book. Indeed. 9 electrics. What? Don't do that. Whatever. Int per book? Oh. If only I had something that gave me more int. Two smitties, and then how many more? Damn. Yeah, if only I could give him to Virgil and have him make shit. So... or more. 72. Bzz, bzz. Electro armor. I cannot wear that. But you, sir, may. Look at that. I actually can't give him any, like, rings or things because he really won't get any use out of them. Oh, no, he will, won't he? As long as they're not in brackets. How much money did that cost me? Like 10 grand. I still need some steel. Oh, do they? Couldn't remember because I don't pay that much attention. Oh, you're right. The Finger of Manox. Yarp. I already got it. Yay. Oh wait, why did I give that back? Nine 16. Roll 23. Take that. Alright. Stash all the damn books. So they were. I'm glad I did not buy the boat. I'm gonna take all the things what we will ultimately need. I grab that. I don't know when I'll need that. Oh, I sold the ring. Damn it. I had a copper ring just for this, and I sold it. Just impulsively. Yes, but still annoying. Figures he didn't keep any. Take it. Alright. That's everything. I'm just gonna finish getting him some gear. He doesn't have boots or gloves. Or a helmet, I don't think. Behold. Oh, and a shield. Tell me. We have no shields. Tech Middle Ground character's best ring is Electric 2 schematic. Really? Charged ring. Ooh. That would have been nice. Well, too bloody late now. I will be right back. Don't tell me what to do. He's fine. He can't even use a fucking sword, though. Are you serious? This guy's a wimp. I did not expect him to not be able to hold that sword one-handed. Arg. What about you? You can. Why is this lady stronger than him? Well, that's something I should be paying attention to, so. Right. Magnus has all the arrows for some reason. Oh, that's kind of what I expected. Anyway, so. According to this. Let's take a closer look. If I'm understanding correctly. Oh, God. I wish I could just frame this better. The fink. I will. If I'm understanding. I feel like we have to do these 5 first. There's a clear divide between the moon and sun. Doing all this first didn't seem to matter, but I think... Like, this has a dotted line. I don't know if that distinction matters, but getting the balanced one first maybe allows us to get the rest. So that's my plan. I don't know if we have to do it in order. But I'm going to do it in order. In fact, I got to put this back on the other monitor. Great. This game just shoves everything off screen. I suppose it shall. I'm going to do all brick first. Which is in the Wheel clan. Exactly where I expected it to be. Holy shit map. And from there, we go to Lizardville. I suppose we shall all have a good laugh then. Home? I don't know if I've heard of that one. Oh, I think you and Carby were talking about that game once. And by once, I mean quite a few times. Alright, well, I guess I'll just redo the save here. Offerings. And a precaution save. You want rocks. Albrecht gives, I forget what he gives, strength, I think. Just don't help me none. Be nice if the blessings applied to your party members, too. I'm stronger than the gods themselves. So next is Lizardville. Well, if they made their own offerings, they might get it. Get to Lizardville, we go across the mountains. Come on now. And we can get curling while we're up there. Holy shit! I was trying to read something on my phone. Jesus! All these encounters I wasn't getting earlier. Well, what else am I supposed to do while this party takes literally decades across the world? I'm curious how many years I've literally spent in-game time just with all the walking. Because the save files give an in-game date. There's nothing to pay attention to when we're just walking. Like 1894, 1885. It's been almost 10 years since I started this game. Aaron Axe is a really patient dude. I forget where the shrine was. There it was. Blessing of Mahal. Well, again, there's just nothing to do while we're traveling. It just takes ages to watch the little dot crawl across the screen. So why would I just... Why are you giving me shit for not wanting to just sit here watching it? If I got pop-ups on my phone, I'm gonna read it while I wait. Finally, bolus. It's not a problem. It's just I'm saying I just want to occupy myself for the few seconds.
Good show. Perhaps they'll think twice before
Like, doesn't
attacking us
matter.
again, eh?
You're acting like it's more of a problem than I'm acting, or you're acting like I'm making it more of a problem. It's not like I'm gonna miss something by looking at my phone while crossing the world. All that's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to stop paying attention to whatever I'm looking at because a fight happened. And the random encounter rate just makes that annoying. I do enough nothing in my day, alright? Holy shit! She still has a lot. It's weird because I have like the same critical. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm immune to it now. I was gonna say I have the same like critical miss chance that she has, or even more. I swear it happens to her way more often than 2% of the time. But you are incredibly strange to me. Oh, she does. Well, I did get rid of her gloves because those were giving her another like 5%. No, I haven't. I just got spoiled on the fact that it never seems to happen to me, and for some reason, even Magnus and Virgil don't get it anymore. Is that something you can see? Well, that sucks. I mean, I have like 500 arrows now. That's enough to get her through maybe 2 minutes of combat. Below.
Wow. I've never seen such a skillful blow.
She says that every time. Even though she's seen like hundreds of those skillful blows by now. Behold. Oh wait, wrong one. Ring. And finally. Wow. I don't think I've seen that jibbing animation. The dog just like, half the dog fell off and then the other half just slowly flopped over. Oh, there it goes again. Maybe I have seen it and just wasn't paying attention. Okay, this is literally happening every time now. I am glad that we don't have to worry about the stony balonies every time we go back here. Moment of truth! Monkey! Bruh. Whoops. Both powers, they are woven together, flowing inward. The road to truth starts with wisdom, but shadow first finds purchase in the heart. The road between them is marked with stones. The gods, they are jealous gods, and often despise one another. Greed is spit upon by love without the protection of the shadow. This serves as a reflection of the whole. Be steadfast, 4 powers, and then a 5th. 3 5s, and then the 1. Wait a minute. Three 5s. But there's really only 2 5s. And then a 1. Something's real strange here. Well, something's... Obviously, I'm missing something. It's not really jumping out. So, what I've done is this, and there's overlap here because 3 5s would be a total of 15, but there's not 15 of these, since Katan's overlaps the other 2. What would there not be 15 of? What would there be 15 of? I mean, would I just have to make offerings to some of them twice? I hope not. 12 powers, woven together, flowing inward. I'm so bad with riddles. I imp. The game is gaming. "12 powers flow together." There's obviously something with the circles. is meant to tell me something. I can't quite figure out what the order is. So, the road to truth starts with wisdom. Shadow first finds purchase in the heart. Stones between them. I don't really understand that. I recall I was mad when I went Torg to McCall, and it said something about not getting Halcyon's blessing first. I don't remember exactly what it said. The second circle here is kind of what's screwing with me, because it doesn't overlap anything, but it does surround 6 of them. Confounding. Willpower's woven together, flowing inward. Road to truth starts with wisdom. The shadow first finds purchase in the heart. Road between them is marked with stones. Stones be referring to the mountains. How would that make sense? I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense. Because these are definitely not on the same side of the mountain. Nor are these. What does this dotted line mean? Is that the stones? I don't know. The stones is throwing me. Road to truth starts with wisdom. Shadow finds purchase in the heart. I feel like that's this. Do I just have to do 1, 2, and then 3? I don't know. Whatever. Gotta try something to determine if I'm wrong. So I'm gonna do... put this over on the other screen. I'm gonna do the Path of Wisdom first. Just wing it. Although, I don't know if I can. I currently have Torg's Blessing. I'll probably get pissed off. Oh no, I have Curlin's. Would that do me any harm? Whatever, we're trying it. I'm wondering if the order doesn't actually matter. I have to just, like, gradually make my way across. So get, like, the 2 under Halcyon first. I don't know. I did? Whoa! We'll check that out later. I was looking at the chart. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's try this. Blessing of Tyrell. And then Machal. Lel. They just stop attacking sometimes. Jesus!
Good show! Perhaps they'll think twice before attacking us again, eh?
Obviously, if I'm doing this wrong, we'll just have to do this all again, but let's see what this cave be. Huh. There's big old lava in front of it. Ow. Oh dear. Oh my. Ah! Cool. Is that it? Well, that was exciting. Did they? I thought I picked it up. Huh? What did they pick it up? I picked it up. I thought I picked it up. Apparently I pressed the wrong button. Anyway, Albrecht next, then Gistiana, and then none of this probably works anyway, so who cares? I thought I did the collect all button. Apparently not. Passion fruit. Now I'll just try this. Does teleport just let you teleport to literally any location you choose? That sure would have been nice. I'll be darned. I'll be dag-nabbed. I literally just had to do them in order that the book said. So now do we move on to Torg? Guess we'll find out. Either that or I've still done this wrong. Riddle in the book is present. Well, no. I did not... I'm sorry, but, like, I thought the riddle was a little more complex than do step 1, then do step 2. I thought this was just like just a little teaser. Yes, I understood. Road to truth starts with wisdom. Shadow finds purchase in the heart. I understand that means just do them in the semicircle that they're shown. I did not know I had to do the road to truth first, then the path to shadow. Like, I thought there was a little more to it than that. Well, that's the fucking problem. When they're being obtuse around just the step 1, step 2. That was more of a just like formula than an actual numerical sequence. Yeah, I'm giving them too much credit. Not a bolus. Riddler is a terrible Batman villain anyway. Jeez, you...
Strike, my good man.
Thanks. Someday I know she's gonna drop her sword and I'm gonna forget to pick it back up. And then we lose it forever. And then she'll drop her hands. Oh, this adventure takes forever. Why am I in turn-based? You don't get to complain about the downtime because you play with dang teleports. That's why I'm impatient. Making sure I was right. Why do you take so long to kill a little stupid little thing? Well, just call me the Wish Granter. Oh! That's a terrible name. Oh. I have never listened to a Nightwish song in my life. Wish Granter is at least a Stalker reference. Now we're gonna go Shakar. Shakar the Forever Man. The misheard lyrics video of my childhood is still the Trivium one.
Good show! Perhaps they'll think twice before attacking us again, eh?
Leave me alone! Jesus! Oh my goodness. It is madness. I bet you I'll have nothing but Aranax encounters on the rest of the path. Alright, yeah, we had spiders. Nope, we got orcs. She always runs away. Every fight, she like takes 10 steps to run away right as soon as it ends. Yep, she dropped her sword. She picked it back up immediately. Sometimes she just doesn't pick it back up right away, and I'm like paranoid that I'm gonna walk away without it. Jesus! Woman! You have it? No, she doesn't. See, she didn't pick it back up. Somebody else probably did. For Christ's sake. Yep, he picked it up. She went to pick flowers. I still don't understand why there's like idle town ambiance here. And this village is absolutely decimated. Bone axe! Honestly, I feel like a lot of these blessings aren't even worth it at this point. I just want to see what the All-Father blessing will be. I don't even know if there's something special you have to do for that, or if it's just getting all the rest of them first. And then the Uberboof. Ah! Now the question is, do I have to do the 4 for Kaitan again, or can I just go straight there? So now it would only be 12, but if I have to do those again, that would make the 15 that they talk about. Whatever, let's find out. Let's start by just trying that one on her own. Leave me alone, you orc ass! He didn't even want to. Franklin didn't even want to like participate in the fight. He just went straight for the flowers. Right, well, 12 would be including the All-Father. But if I do the other 4 again, that would get me to 15. Which is the 3 5s and then the 1. But I don't know if it counts those 4 having already done them, or if I had to do them all again, which would kind of suck. I don't have another Heartstone. Hopefully I can find some just out in the wild again. Nope. Think we gotta do them all again. This'll be fun. I know I have at least one more lava rock here. It barely even qualifies as a circle. I wasn't gonna waste my time doing it all, though, if I didn't need to. But my thought the whole time was that you had to, because Halcyon and Morindel are angry at each other, you would have to be pretty careful about going from one to the other. Which is why I thought maybe you had to do the balanced one first. But that is not the case. Alright, well, we need to find a Heartstone in the north. I just found 2 of them randomly in the Bedicon village, so hopefully there are more. Now we do Alberic, McCall, Curlin. Oh, do I have another coin? We'll get another coin. Yeah, I also just thought, like, on the simplest level, maybe it's just a matter of doing all 3 circles. So I didn't think it mattered if I did Halcyon before Morindel. Yeah, the road to truth starts with wisdom. But Shadow first finds purchase in the heart. That just tells me that you start with the first one in the incomplete ring. That did not, to me, scream you have to do road to truth first, then the path to shadow. You know? That was not definitive to me. Just the fact that one came before the but, and the other came after. The last one is a ring, so I need another stupid ring. Well, the but conjunction is what made me think it didn't matter. I saw those as 2 separate things. I find butts usually improve things. Okay, so Alberic. I keep wanting to call. What did I call him yesterday? Archibald. Leave me alone, you stupid asses.
Impressive attack.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen one of those before, but usually they're just a bunch of shirtless orcs. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Everrock. How would that make it easier? Well, that also requires that I remember them. Ah. Suppose that makes sense. Okay. But it does compile them once you've gotten the whole group. Fuck off, you fucks! Why can't I? Behold. Lizard outlaw? Oh. Laws outlaw waiting. No loitering. Just to make sure it's this one first. So, lizard, curlin, bolo. Alright, that'll do. Jesus, you stupid little shit rats. I can't click on them. Oh my god. Tis a hike.
Good show! Perhaps they'll think twice before attacking us again, eh?
Just let her pick up her own damn sword, Magnus. Why's he got another one? What? What are you doing with that? Fuck that. It's technically in the journal. Just not in the quest part.
Wow. I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Leave me alone, bears! We're so almost there. Oh. Ah! Now what? And two passages refer to the All-Father by name. The City of Wonders made great offerings to the All-Father, and he blessed them and gave them power, and they made things never seen before by the eyes of man. Well, we just got here. I've gotten the third blessing. So now all that's left to figure out is how we get the All-Father's blessing. 12 powers woven together, flowing inward. Road to truth starts. We've done all that. The gods are jealous gods. Yes, yes. Be steadfast. 4 powers and then a 5th. 3 5s and then the 1. And glory to he who gains the blessing of the All-Father, who will become as a god himself. City of Wonders. Probably Tula. If I were to wager. The one city we haven't been to yet. And seems to be quite a fantastic place. I keep doing that. I guess the one question I will ask before I start wasting my time is, could I complete this now? Simple yes or no. Okay, good. Then we're going on to Thanatos. And actually getting some progress today. Should have looked and seen how many months had passed just in doing that. Off we go.
What can I do for you, old boy? Surely.
Wonder if he'd have something to say here. Alright. Well, we're here now. So. Check this out first. Whoa! That's a weird place to end up. Walk straight through the mountain.
Wow. I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Dropped your sword again, madam.
What is it that you want of me?
Yeah, it would have been a nice thing to have earlier, but... Oh, I never got this ring checked out. Oh my god! So much monkage.
Bravo! Jolly good strike, my good man.
Thank you. Leave me alone! I just want daylight so I can see. Blue monkeys.
I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Oh wow, would you look at all this? That was a funny sound. Okay, well this village is no more.
What can I do for you, Will?
You can get out of the way. Wow, would you look at all this? What? Why? It fits plenty. That it? I was expecting at least something more than just treasure. I can't see. I don't like all these tree caves because there's like nothing actually in them most of the time. Well, I think that's all there was.
What can I do for you, old boy? Surely.
I guess let's move on to the laned bridge.
I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Holy smokes! Behold, the bridge made of land. Monkey! So many micro monkeys. Very similar looking ring. Too much monkage.
Bravo! Jolly good strike, my good man.
Apish shaman? What? What? I looked right past that because I did not think it was distinct from the very similar looking monkeys. Oh, we got magic monkeys? Yes, I say monkeys facetiously because I know monkeys and apes are not the same. Well, I'm not gonna notice that an identical looking enemy suddenly has a different name. It didn't even seem to matter anyway. There was nothing unique about him. He didn't drop anything. No, don't use that. He's actually got good shit already. Man. How are they buried Nasrudin on a jungle island? I can imagine why. They're the noisiest enemies in the game.
Bravo! Jolly good strike, my good man.
I can't even tell, like, if I'm supposed to be getting in the middle or just through it. Oh. Well, behold. Hey, man.
What do you want of me? I did not choose to live on this island for its ambience. I chose it so I wouldn't have to entertain fools. Leave me be.
I'm not here to bother you. I'm looking for a grave.
That is quite the fool's journey just to find someone's dead body. I'm afraid to ask, but whose grave would you be looking for?
Looking for the final resting place of Nasrudin.
Of course. Searching for the great Nasrudin. Ha! The great Nasrudin. What was so great about him? Damned fool, if you ask me.
You seem fairly bitter towards the old chap.
What? How dare you, old man? Do you have any idea who you're talking about? Nasrudin was the wisest and most benevolent
Virgil,
elf in the
please.
history of Arcanum.
Bite your
He
tongue.
saved us all, and that includes you. So I recommend you keep your comments to yourself.
Oh? And you think you know about Nasrudin, young man? Who are you to tell me about that old worthless elf?
Worthless? Why, I ought to... No, I'm not going to sink to your level, old man. Nasrudin would have had more patience with men of your kind, and so will I. I don't have to defend him.
You're talking to a man who may have been actually old enough to know him, so chill the hell out, Virgil.
Oh, of course you don't have to defend him, young man. The old elf was completely incorrigible. There's no defense whatsoever for individuals of such low character as he. You've chosen well not to waste your words on the likes of Nasruddin.
You're testing my patience, old man. Another bad word about Nasruddin, and it might just be the last one you say on both feet. Do we understand one another?
Why can I not interject and tell Virgil to shut the hell up?
Virgil, perhaps you ought to keep your voice down with our new friend here.
Ah, now there's the voice of reason. And from such a beautiful young elf. You know, in my younger days, I knew a girl who looked a lot like you. She had the most wonderful name. Let me see, what was it? I suppose it would translate to something like the Silver One.
Oh ho.
Yes, I also know someone like that. She used to tell me about a great man she once knew. She told me that he taught her a great many things. That he was much like her own father.
Ah, yes. Make sure to pass on my greetings to your mother. She was such a wonderful child. And it seems she has a wonderful daughter as well. Greetings, Princess Raven.
I will pass on your greetings to her. It will make her very happy to know you are here among us. Greetings, Nasruddin.
I would say in all my glory. I'm afraid I haven't any left.
Well, you're Nasruddin. You saved the world from Aranax.
No. I delivered the world to Aranax. I put in place the system that he felt was his for the taking. I even imparted
guess
my
what? I'm not paying
arrogance
attention.
to him.
I'm reading the
must bear
subtitles.
Full responsibility for his actions.
Bit dramatic, don't you think? Aranax's actions were his own.
You do not understand. He was my son.
Oh, wow.
I
All the
taught
twists
him
come at
everything.
once.
Only to see him be carried away by his youthful temper. I should have seen it. There must have been a way to stop him before it came to what it did.
I've heard all the legends. Can you tell me what really happened? I also noticed Virgil shut the hell up.
It started in the Age of Legends. I was young, headstrong. I thought I could take on the world, and I did. I fought the good fight to protect the lesser races, as I arrogantly called them, from the chaos that raged everywhere. Dragons, demons, evil sorcerers, I fought them all and won. And this, all before even the days of the Elven Council.
How did the Elven Council come about?
I gathered a group of idealistic mages together, and we created an Elven Council, for the good of all. We really believed that. For a time, I suppose it was even true. I really believe things began to change when we discovered a way to banish things from this plane of existence.
Why?
It was the ultimate weapon. Once something was banished from this plane of existence, it could never return. With ultimate power comes ultimate responsibility, and ultimate corruption. We were quick to use it on new and ever more terrible threats. The Bane of Kree, Krakatur, Gorgoth, Kurgan.
If I have to yawn, y'all have to yawn. So how did Aranax fit into all this?
Sometime during all this heroic carnage, my son came of age. I quickly ushered him into the council, amid some of the others' protest about his young age and inexperience. And then it all came crashing down upon me.
That's because you have no
Are you
empathy.
certain you really want to hear all this self-pitying drivel?
Of course. What did Aranax actually do that was so terrible?
He had taken it upon himself to keep the balance, as he termed it. He believed that being a member of the council validated any course of action he chose to pursue. This meant attacking anything he saw as a threat, such as a city that had begun building advanced technological devices. Vendigroth, it was called.
Oh, so that's why that whole peninsula is called the Vendigroth Waste, then.
He warned them to cease their destructive behavior and destroyed one of their factories to underscore his point. Justifiably afraid to their very lives, they swiftly constructed a device that could destroy even the most powerful wizard. He responded by calling on forces that few of us had ever seen, wiping not just the city, but the whole province of Vendigroth from the face of Arcanum with one blow. He felt
shit.
himself betrayed when the council condemned his actions. He showed no remorse. In his arrogance, he was sure he would be vindicated. I cast the deciding vote to banish my own son. If I must die, I will be the last, he screamed as he hurled the spell that brought an end to the council, the Age of Legends, and my will to live. It was a harsh dawn that morning on the plains of Brodgar, and it was there in the shadow of the Black Spire that our armies met in the most terrible battle that Arcanum has ever seen.
It's almost comedic, the way the little
As
sting
the
keeps
sun
popping up.
set, only 4 of us were still alive to witness the destruction we had brought to pass. I found Aranax among the corpses of our decimated armies, and it was there that I condemned my own son to the void.
Surprisingly not terrible CGI for the time. It just really didn't have any more music, I guess.
In the end,
Stuffed
it
them
was
in a
only through
marble.
our combined might that Aranax was subdued, and I watched my own son fall into the horror of the void. But such was the fury and power unleashed by this conflict that the very fabric of reality was torn asunder. With our remaining energy, we were able to seal the rift with powerful wards, and the Ring of Brodgar still stands today as a monument to my son's destructive pride and my own unforgivable failure.
That's where he was
When
sealed
I
away
regained
then.
consciousness, I was on the shore of Thanatos. I'd regained just enough energy to seal myself in a regenerative shell. I remained that way for 1,000 years. No one had ever stayed in a shell for anywhere near that amount of time. Somehow, my magical hibernation extended my life much beyond that of even the most powerful elven mages.
Why have you hidden yourself here for 1,000 years?
The world out there is not mine. It only serves to remind me of my failure. Everyone I knew, everything I held dear is gone. I myself should have died long ago. Besides, I do not fancy being worshipped as a god.
You know about the Panari?
I'm well aware of the whole Panari tomfoolery, yes. When I emerged from my regenerative state, I traveled to the mainland. I suppose I thought I could somehow live among the world again. After I spoke with that Mannix fellow, I knew I was deluding myself.
Well, she was also a child when he was still kicking around. And I have no idea what the average lifespan for an elf is. Did he tell you how the Panari began?
He did not know much. Mostly some fanciful notions mixed with bits and pieces of history. As near as I was able to put together from speaking with him, Kryn Urden, the last surviving member of the council, started the Panari simply to maintain the wards. To periodically strengthen them, as it were.
Did you tell Mannix who you were?
After I listened to his insane beliefs for what seemed like hours, I hinted that I'd actually known Nasruddin. He was already too far gone. Would not have believed any of my protests or denials of my godhood. He most likely would have interpreted the whole thing as some sort of test, I suppose.
They believe I am your reincarnation.
I pity you, then. I received a taste of their hero worship from Mannix, and I can tell you I didn't like the taste of it one bit.
Interesting point of view, all things considered.
Hold on there. Do you two realize exactly what you're talking about here? Perhaps this is an interesting philosophical debate for you two, but we're talking about the foundations of the Panari religion here.
Religions are frequently founded on very shaky foundations. I don't think now's the time, Virgil.
I mean, if you're not dead, that means you're not his reincarnation. Where the bloody hell does that leave the rest of us? Are any of the prophecies true? Have all of us Panari just been running around half-cocked for the last 2,000 years?
More than half-cocked, brother.
Easy, young Virgil. I know how all of this must make you feel, and I apologize for making light of your beliefs. Unfortunately, I don't have the answers you're seeking.
What? like, we know that the other gods are real because we've received all their blessings, but I don't feel like the Panari have really done anything tangible. I mean, I know they're maintaining the wards, which is obviously critical, but I don't think they really need all the worship. They just need people who know how to maintain the wards.
I mean no disrespect, Nasruddin, but if you don't have any idea as to what's
Oh
going
yeah,
on
they
here,
kind of fell
then
off, didn't they?
forgive me if I'm having a few doubts concerning
After
the validity
Mannix
of
was
my
murdered.
newfound religion.
Kanhua. Well, maybe that's why you being born again isn't really the, you know, the epiphany that you seem to think it is.
Good, Virgil. If there is one thing in life that one must learn, it is to question everything. In the end, I'm sure you will have the answers that you seek. And whether or not this is all the fulfillment of a prophecy or just random chance, does it change the gravity of our situation? Would
Where's
you
your
do
question mark?
anything differently if you knew one way or the other?
No, I wouldn't. And I will see this until the end, regardless of the reasons behind it. Thank you, Nasruddin. At the very least, your wisdom warrants a religious movement, even if its followers tend to be a bit soft in the head.
I think how my character will just be a smartass out of nowhere. I'm touched. Anyway.
I feel as if I've been waiting to hear those words since I awoke those many years ago. I had hoped it would never come to this. Why, Aranax? Why can't you see the folly of the path you've chosen? What are you going to do about this situation?
What am I gonna do? He's your son. What are you going to do?
I fear there is nothing I can do. I am old, tired. I do not believe I could stand up against my son now, even if I could find the heart to try.
How is it that he's still so powerful after all this time?
I do not know what life in the void is like, if it can be even called life. Who knows what sources of power could be found on the other side?
Must be some way to stop him.
I can think of only one possible strategy to defeat him now. You must retrieve the Vendigroth device that was meant to destroy him.
Vendigroth device? You said Vendigroth was destroyed.
And so it was, above ground. There are many catacombs and tunnels lying beneath the surface. Some of the members attempted to retrieve it to use against Aranax, but they never returned.
Isn't that always how it
You were
goes,
forced
Lasser?
to battle him without it, and you know the consequence of that.
What does the device do?
Extremely powerful
I like how
mages have
at
the
so many
ability
points
to
I can just
regenerate
say,
themselves
nah,
whenever
not
they are
interested.
badly hurt, as I did. If one is powerful enough to hurt a master sorcerer gravely, the mage will retreat into his regenerative shell and emerge stronger than ever. The device is the only way known to disrupt the regenerating shield.
And the disrupting the field kills the mage within.
Quite so. The technology of the device is designed to disrupt the field in such a way as to cause the shell to drain the life force instead of regenerating it. Quite gruesome to contemplate, actually. Further, it is said that one who is killed in this manner is forever separated from this world, with no chance of being returned magically or otherwise.
There's a lot of things being said, no idea who's saying it and how valid their word is.
You must search the ruins of Vendigroth in the wastes where the city once lay.
Why don't you retrieve the device?
I must conserve what little remains of my energy to banish you to the void once you have retrieved the device. The banishment spell is rarely performed by a single mage. Its power requirement is so great.
Hold on a moment, you're gonna banish me?
Certainly. If we were to wait for Aranax to breach the wards, I fear the loss of life would be immeasurable.
Where can I find the ruins?
I do not know exactly. Those days are long past, and with them a better part of my memory, I'm afraid. All I know is that at one point Vendigroth and its settlements spread out over that whole area now known as the Wastes. There was a bridge leading into the Vendigroth province. Here.
Well, I'm off to Vendigroth then. End of the conversation.
Where is the device? Why are you delaying? It is of the utmost importance that we stop Aranax before he returns.
I definitely have to replay this game with taking every option to kill characters when it gives me the prompt, just to see what happens. But not this time. We'll take it moderately seriously. Of course. Alright, well. That's done. Back to boat. Whoa! Not just a genocide run. It reminds me of, I saw these guys, I forget what the game was. It was some, like, really awful,
Strike, my good man.
really awful, like, action RPG where the two of them decided, like, the plot kept flip-flopping, where there were, like, two factions fighting each other. And you choose who you helped.
I've never seen such a
But
stupid
every
plot.
time you helped one, it would give you a chance to, like, switch sides again. And so the whole time they were playing it, they were just basically doing whatever the last person who gave them an order told them to do. So they're constantly switching allegiances between these two factions the entire game. And they ended up with a really stupid ending. Where their character just basically, again, did the thing the last person told them to do, which amounted to just blowing up the entire planet and leaving. It's a lot less funny when I say it out loud, but trust me, it was hilarious. Well. So, the bridge is there. Wonderful.
What is it that you want of me? What can I answer for you? We are meant to traverse the wastes of Vendigroth in search of that device Nazareth mentioned. Not an easy task by any means.
Wonder if I can have a chat with the Panari guys. Tell them, like, what the hell's going on. Doesn't seem like it. Nope. I still have no idea what to do with the Eye of Krakator or whatever. Imagine if that just turns out to be like a game-ending thing. If you don't have it when you reach the end of the game, you get the bad ending. I'm sure there's more to do on the island of Thanatos, but I was just making a remark. I got the Eye of Krakator. I have no idea what its use is, so I just remark that if I don't have it by the end of the game, I'll probably just get the bad ending. Magic Ring. Mystic Ring. Wow, those are some decent rings. Why are you wearing that? Alright, hello, Teddy. Why don't we just cross into Vendigroth and see what up? And then I'll probably call it quits. Realizing that we spent 2 almost 2 entire streams just dealing with the blessings. Also, I am off after this week. I have a week off, so we can probably get some bonus streams, get through this a little bit quicker. Or at least do longer streams on the weekends.
Holy shit!
Holy shit. Oh wait, Ashbury would probably put me a little closer. You know, I wonder if I can do this now that I have a little more persuasion. I have a feeling it's still a skill check for intelligence or something, but let's see if persuasion helps. Doesn't seem like it. Nope. So we get the thing and then meet him at the ring. Gateway to the Wastes. Where the hell is Tula after all this? Is it, like, built upon the ruins of Vendigroth? What are you doing out here, Weldo? You ain't seen any cities out in the wastes. Found this one city way out in the waste surrounded by shifting sands. No roads led in or out. That must be it. Climbed the surrounding wall. From that vantage I could see the whole place. People inside, lots of different races, everyone wearing robes and acting very polite. Did you go inside? Climb back down left. Bigger folk have their own ways, and I won't be disturbing them. You show me where it is on my map. Oh boy, what would that be? Missing a part and doesn't work. I think I need a little metal sprocket that fell off near the wreckage. Where can I find the ruins? Oh, joy. Well, that's not far. See if I can get to that city, because that would be fun. Whoa! Oh, wow! Wow, things suddenly got tough again. What the hell are you doing? What'd you just pick up? Oh. Ah, I found one of these before. I found one of those ages ago. Interesting. I don't know if I still have it, to be honest. What else here? Indeed. Bong. Join with me and we'll travel to the desert city together. Interesting. So, new companion we could have had. He's probably a roguish type. Oh, look at that. Tula, I knew her. What? They don't drop of a bow? Holy smokes. So, I have a feeling, actually, that if I want to get in here, I might need to bring the man back in Toronto. It made it seem like this place was a lot bigger. Talk to what guy? The guy I mentioned? Oh, there's a man there. What the hell are you doing, animals? What is this place? I didn't see him amongst my own crowd. Jorian told us to expect you. Oh, who is Jorian? The Diviner. Wow. Balehounds. Let's hear the music. What? Quite somber sounding. People are too friendly. Who's this small man? Ah! Well, get in there. What? It says unlocked. What? What's up with the doors? Might I ask your name? Herzog Monk, apprentice mage. What can you tell me of Tula? Full of strange things and interesting people. If only I didn't have to do all this bloody schoolwork. How's a fellow supposed to enjoy himself? Do you have much schooling left? You bothersome papers, some illusionary presentations. The final examination. What does that entail? The maze underneath Tula, built by an illusionist centuries ago, an old elf by the name of Falkin. Achieve a platinum chalice and bring it back to the master illusionist. How might I be able to assist you? Fireball tourney this afternoon. Ah, who cares? Okay. Way-hee. Well, that's where we're going anyway, I imagine. So there's a magic city built on the ruins of a technology city. How interesting. Ooh. Yoink. What? Magically held. Well, magic don't hold up to bonking. Come on now. We got a lot of stuff to be identified. Listen, this is all for the greater good. You know how it goes. Whatever I help myself to helps me help them. Okay, there's something up with the sigils, clearly. I don't know what they do. Stepping on them made them light up, though. Do I have to do them in an order? Well, these two knock each other out. Huh. Why don't you step on that, please? Why don't you step specifically on that, please? None of y'all step specifically on it. Please.
I'll get right to it. I'll get right to it.
What? He stepped off. Oh, wrong guy.
Sure, I'll do it right away.
Oh, doesn't work.
What can I do for you? Righto.
Oh, there's more. Well, there's something up with that. We'll figure that out another time. Big old magic circle. Does nothing. Human wizard. Here to speak with Simeon Tor. I am? Please, sir, I'm looking for extremely important information. Okay, what do I need to do, you dick? Go and gaze on the mural in the main hall. There's a glowing circle on the floor. I'm certain you must have passed anyway here. Okay. I did more than look at it. I stepped on it. Oh. I didn't? Oh, he said it was near the magic circle. Okay, well, I'm looking at it. I think those are some of the symbols I saw outside. Probably gonna... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, boy. I looked at it. Okay. Why'd you have me look at the mural? Fucking wizards, you're right.
You've come seeking information?
I have. Nazrudin sent me to find the location of the Vendigroth ruins.
Pelosian. Pelosian is the only one who can answer that question for you.
Where may I speak with this Pelosian?
How? How is the question, not where. Pelosian is dead. Has been for 1,000 years.
Why have you got, like, mirrors on the wall showing different locations I've been to? How do I speak with him?
No one knows. Since his death, he has appeared above Pelosian's pool every night at midnight. He floats there for an hour and then fades away. No one has ever been able to coax him to speak. You must find a way to bring his voice forth.
Do you have any suggestions on how I might proceed?
The answers are yours to find, Wanderer. Perhaps Pelosian's history might yield some clues for you.
Alright, who was this Pelosian?
Pelosian, clairvoyant artist,
poet, founder of Tula, and above all, master of summoning. Hearing tales of him in my youth is what led me to summoning, actually.
Because they think they're superior. They come up with stupid riddles just to act like they're smarter than you. What can you tell me about his art?
He was an artist of great talent. His paintings are said to help those who meditate on them become closer to achieving oneness. His best work, in my opinion, is the aptly named Mural of Enlightenment.
Indeed. Jorian sent me to see that mural before he let me in here.
Really? That's interesting.
Who is that Jorian fellow, anyway?
Jorian is the master of divination here in Tula. A bit of a clairvoyant in him there is. Jorian never has anyone do anything for no reason. Of that you can be certain. He knows more than he is letting on, I feel.
I'll go speak with him further, then.
It will do you no good. He has revealed everything he is going to. And if I know him, it was not very much.
What is a mural meant to represent? Hey, you don't speak that line, apparently. Larger symbol is thought to represent a lost college of magic, but no one can say for sure. So we have to step on all the stupid things in a specific order. It's going to be stupid. What can you tell me about his poetry?
His poetry was a bit overwhelming for most, much less lyrical than his paintings. The poems seem to reveal his inner self in a way few could understand. We don't know his poetry firsthand. Sadly enough, his works have been lost to us. All we have are others' writings about it.
So the answer to making him speak could be in his poetry?
Perhaps.
I need some sort of clue to go on.
That is not the way this works. The path is yours to tread, no one else's.
Well, fuck you. Yeah. Mentioned he was clairvoyant.
Yes, that is why I believe that. Even had he not seen the ruins that you seek with his own eyes, he will be able to give you the answers that you seek. It is believed that his writings and his paintings foretold future events. In fact, much of what he has prophesied has come to pass.
What things has he foretold?
He saw many things, things that most refused to believe.
Wow. How impressively unspecific.
I appreciate your humor, but all I can tell you is that things...
Cheap viewers. I only want the best viewers. Nice, it crashed. We're done today. Oh, Jesus. I can't even, do anything. What? What was that? No. I have to do the conversation, though. Just so we know what we're doing next time. Yeah, cheap viewers always get you. I've already looked at it. Oh, eat shit. I didn't even understand it last time. You let me in anyway. Get moving, you dick nose. Walking into a wall like an idiot.
You've come below. How? No one. The answers are below. He wasn't really sure. It will. His that is not the way. Yes, he saw. Pelosian was born to great wealth, but his spirit was that of a wandering mystic. It would not allow him to live a life of leisure. When in his travels he found only arrogance, greed, and the thirst for power among the sorcerers of his day, it troubled his soul greatly. He wandered out into the wasteland, and it was here that he found what he was looking for.
What was he looking for?
Clarity, a singular consciousness, a place he could start a new philosophy of magic. He gathered young, promising disciples around him and created this marvelous place, a beacon to all those that would pursue the ways of magic with a pure heart.
Yes, yes. It's a classic symptom of scope creep and running out of time. That is fascinating, but what am I to do now?
Only you can determine that. What questions do you have for me?
What are these windows?
These? No. They are portals to other places, an indulgence. But I find it soothing to gaze through them.
Portals, can they be used to get to those places?
Of course.
Can I use them?
Of course. When you have completed the task, Nasruddin has
wow,
sent you
thanks.
on. You may have complete use of them.
So I can't use them now. The Ring of Brodgar, Caledon, Blackroot, Tarrant, Ashbury, Stillwater. Why would Stillwater be one of the places? And it seems like an unnecessary one. Maybe it will come up again. Alright, well, we're gonna have to solve this riddle, probably. But that shall happen next weekend. We've done enough. And by enough, I mean not much, but enough. So, let's call it quits. I can't see. Tooler. We will be back next weekend, solving Pelagian's mysteries and doing whatever else we gotta do. No idea how close we are to the end of the game, but hopefully a couple more weekends will do it. So till next time, have yourselves a wonderful week, stay safe, stay healthy, and hello, Lotus. Goodbye.